Hello and welcome to part 12 of my September 2014 update. This is the final update video for September. It is the middle of November now, but I've had more videos to do in a month than I have actually got time to schedule them for. I think this is 12 parts, so 10 videos in a month. It's obviously 2 over, so that puts me back 6 days, and then other months I've had more than 10 videos. Not sure when I'm going to catch up. I seem to have a few more videos for October, so hopefully sometime next year, hopefully early next year, I'll be back on schedule and be doing these videos and putting them up in the month that they're from. So as I said in the last couple of videos, I've only got a few titles to show in this video. It's 6, not 7. I think I said there might have been 7, but there's 6. Got 3 massive cinema, BFI, and then a couple of the titles as well. So start with the first 2 here, which are just normal sort of releases without any booklets. I think there's no booklets in these ones. So we have a Curzon Film World release, and this is Fading Gigolo. It stars John Turturro, Woody Allen, Vanessa Paradis, Liev Schreiber, Sharon Stone, and Sofia Vergara. So quite an interesting cast there. Probably 6 people you would normally put together, and Woody Allen in a film that he's not directed. Directed by John Turturro, who's been in a few Coen Brothers films. He's in Big Lebowski, I think, if I remember correctly, and I think he was in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, and some other ones. And I suppose he sees himself as sort of a Woody Allen type figure. So, I'm not sure how much of a role Woody Allen plays in this film, so I have not got a chance to watch it yet. It's only 90 minutes, so it's not a particularly long film. There's the synopsis. Not sure what extra features are on this disc. It doesn't actually list any. So maybe some on there, not too sure. There's the standard Curzon black disc, and there's advertisement for Curzon Home Cinema, which you can access on some smart TVs and also the web. And this is offshoot of Artificial Eye, part of the same company. So that's Fading Gigolo. Next up we have Axiom Films release, and this is Of Horses and Men. Again, I'm not had a chance to watch this one yet, so can't tell you too much about it, but got a nice cover on the front. It's not a particularly long film this either, it's only 80 minutes. It's region B locked. I presume it's region B locked. The other one I just showed you doesn't say, or does, so it's probably region B locked as well, possibly. The QR code on the back, which I don't really like on the back of the case anyway, because it seems to take away from it. Again, no extra features listed on this, so I'm not sure what's on here. But there may be something on the disc, so I'll find out when I come to watch it. This is where's this from? Icelandic film. There's the synopsis there, and there's the disc there, which has got same artwork as on the front. Right, next up we have the one BFI release, and this is A Farewell to Arms, directed by Frank Borzage, starring Gary Cooper and Helen Hayes. I do already own this. Got the Kino release, but I want to pick the BFI release up as well, because this will have some different extra features on here. So the front artwork there, which is very nice. On the back we have got the synopsis if you want to have a quick look. I mean, the extra features. There are quite a few extra features, but in terms of length they're not long. 6, 9, 11, 14 minutes of extra features, so not huge amount on there. Not sure what's on the Kino release. There are some extra features, but probably will be different to these. Not sure again if it's using the same transfer or BF5 did anything else with it. It's a fairly short film, again 85 minutes, so not too long, and it's based on the novel by Ernest Hemingway, as you probably saw there. So as usual with the BFI releases, we have the 2 discs, we have the Blu-ray disc and we have the DVD disc, and they've both got different artwork on, which is good. And we have the booklet here, quite a thick booklet. So let's quickly go through this. I've got the 3 booklets to show after this, and the other releases, so can't be too long. There is a crease in the page there, which I've not noticed before. See what I can do something about that. Probably can't send it back now because it's September, but maybe if I can get a replacement booklet. Don't usually have too many problems with these booklets now, because the corners and the backs where they used to get damaged up there and down there and bits inside, don't seem to have a problem anymore, as much as I used to anyway. It's quite regular that I use to get quite a lot of these booklets that are damaged. Just minor things now, which I don't mind too much. And when I get these titles and I open them, I tend to check the sort of the main part of the booklet. So I may try and contact BFI, because I have in the past let me replace some booklets out. So hopefully that will be the case again. And they don't charge for it as well. Yeah, that's the booklet. And we just have some other titles just advertised inside, I think we haven't seen before. So the final 3 titles, and I've got these all together, they are massive cinema releases. Checking that was that's right, I thought the sleeve was damaged there, it's just the plastic there. Oh, perhaps, no, that's right, it's a bit of dust or something. Okay, the first one, this is number 94. I'm not doing these in numerical order. This is The Gang's All Here, directed by Busby Berkeley, who is more synonymous with the sort of staging, dancing things, scenes. Early films such as Broadway melody films, there's a few of those, he's directed those. Dance sequences, the ones where the camera's overhead and you see them all lying down, and really different for the time. Similar in here as well. This is a musical, also probably not a well-known one. Was not a film that I'd have instantly said that Massive Cinema would have released. I do already own this DVD. This is one I've got in the 20th Century Fox Studio Classics range, which I hadn't watched before, but I have watched this now. Stars, what's her name again? I can't think. What's her name? Carmen Miranda, who, I'm sure she was one in Hello Hello, played Renee's wife. I can't think what her name is at the moment, but it also stars Benny Goodman and his orchestra, and he's as himself. One of the songs in there that you might be more familiar with is, I'm not sure what it's actually called, is Brazil, the one that ITV used for the World Cup. And there's the synopsis there. Not many extra features on this disc. Master Cinema, I don't always tend to put too many special features on. There's a deleted scene, the trailer, there's an audio commentary, and a documentary about Busby Berkeley, which I haven't actually checked that one out, so I'm not sure how long that one is. We do have some inside artwork here. It's just a Blu-ray release, this one. We do have quite a thick booklet, which is no way around. So there's Carmen Miranda, who'd been in a number of films in the 50s and 40s. There are the songs there. So it's called Brazil. There's quite a few songs in there. About 19 songs there. Say probably ones you aren't familiar with, or not from the titles anyway. You might recognise them from hearing them. There's one of their sort of Busby Berkeley style dance things he directs, so you can see there. There's some nice pictures in here. I've not actually looked through this booklet yet. Hope there's no creased pages in here. I'm thinking that's probably Busby Berkeley there. Not sure what he looks like, but don't recognise that from the film. Although I could be mistaken. There's the image there, Carmen Miranda. Perhaps that wasn't Busby Berkeley. So, yeah. There's one of the scenes there with the bananas. Seems a lot of landscape pictures in here. And there's Benny Goodman. Is that the saxophone or clarinet, whatever it is? Not particularly sure. I'm not too familiar with what that is. Trying to see if it says in here, but I can't see. There's another picture there. I'm trying to get this a bit quicker because I've got another two of these to show. And there we are. Actually, that is Busby Berkeley on the left. I only sort of seen him from earlier pictures from the 20s, so wasn't sure what he looked like later on in life. Don't know how many films he directed. So at least one anyway. There's this usual thing about how to should look when you view it. I'll show you the inside here, just some image from the film. I'm going to diskette without pushing the thing through the back of the sleeve. Yeah, it's easier said than done. Trying to hold the camera. I might start using my tripod, possibly. I can work out how I'm going to do these with the tripod. And there's the inside, the artwork there. Yeah, because I'd say I do plan to use a tripod, but so I need to work out how I'm going to do it and where I'm going to film. Because I won't necessarily have this chance to do it all going close with the camera as I do now. So that's number 94. It's a license from 20th Century Fox. Which is probably why there's not a DVD in there, as the DVD is still available. Next up we have a title I've been waiting for on Blu-ray for quite a while. I think Kino may have released it, or Cohen Film World, what it's called in America, but it's got a UK release. It did come out on DVD from Eureka. It didn't get a massive cinema release. And this is Das Cabinet de Dr. Caligari. So I sometimes then call it Cagliari. Don't know why, but this is number 92, directed by Robert Wiener, and this has been restored, so that's why it's come out on Blu-ray. This is probably the type of release associate more with the Master of Cinema, these sort of German early films, silent films. They have got a couple more coming out, older films. Spion is coming out, and Diary of a Lost Girl, which are upgrades from the previous DVD releases. Also Thief of Baghdad's coming out, and Intolerance, which was another one that came out on Eureka, but came out in the Master of Cinema range, so it's good to have that as well. So here's the extra features. There's the documentary and some other things on here as well. We can see I've got the light shining on there. It's got it's dual format. It's got Blu-ray and DVD with it. Let's show you the side quickly. Number 92. Almost to number 100, which will be another upgrade from DVD, which is Showa. Also, they're releasing Claude Lanzmann's latest film, or might be his last film, Last of the Unjust, I think it's called. Not sure that's going to be part of the same package, or if that'll be a separate release. So the front booklet here, some nice artwork on there. The booklet sort of style with the theme of the film. The corner of that seems to be a bit folded over. Not to worry about that actually. Again, there's a problem with these because the booklet slides and it gets pushed against there and it gets damaged. So as soon as I say, not anything for a while, and I noticed a couple of things, but that's fine. Quite an iconic scene that is. Never seen this one before. I had the DVD, but it's always one I wanted to hold out for Blu-ray of, so waited until this one's come out. Not got around to watching this one yet, but we'll do soon. There's another image there. So how long this film is? It's 77 minutes, so it's quite a short film really, compared to Metropolis, which is sort of like 2.5 hours. Quite warm now as well. So I did mention as well that steelbooks I have done the cards. I'll show you that in a steelbook video, what I've done with them. And yeah, that's the back of the booklet there, and this is the poster. Which I think, although they didn't probably release this as a poster you buy, I think it was a competition on their Facebook page where you could win a copy of that poster. Nothing too much inside the chapters. I will show you in here as well. There's not a lot in here, but there is something in here to see. Just the restoration credits really, and just think about the extra features. You probably can't see because of the plastic case, but yeah, that's that one. And then finally, in this quite long video, we have the last one of these Master Cinema ones to show, and this is Madame du Barry, Ernst Lubitsch film. This is number 93. It also includes Lubitsch's 1916 film Als ich tot war, When I Was Dead. That is not a sticker, it's actually printed on the sleeve. Bit disappointed here because it would be nice if they'd put it as a sticker, but that's fine. Doesn't really distract me from the artwork. This is dual format edition. This actually has no special features. Well, I suppose it does if you include that film. Well, not it's on the back under here, but in terms of other things, it's just basically the booklet. That's fine. I suppose if there's nothing to put on there, then you know, what can they do? And you know, probably the cost as well of commissioning stuff for it. I mean, if it's a big, well-known film, then perhaps there was stuff there already, or they'd do that. But most people, I mean, I hadn't heard of this. I'm sort of familiar with Ernst Lubitsch. I've watched some of his films. probably more the American ones than the early German ones, but this was one I wasn't familiar with. This is from 1919, so nearly 100 years old. 95 next year. No, 95 this year, 96 next year, yeah. There's the synopsis there. And then we have the booklet. Again, a fairly thick booklet, which I'll quickly show you. I do have a limit on these videos of 29 minutes, 59, because all my camera can record. Not that that gets that long on a video, but I probably wouldn't necessarily do 8 of these ones in a video, because I mean, I've done 6 titles in this video, and 2 of those in their booklets, and 20 minutes. So if I had 6 booklets, that would be well over my limit. Little just a little jokey title there. Who wants to be a millionaire? Some zoom images from the film, or behind the scenes pictures, if not. And then we have near the end of the booklet, the image there, and then again, this is the use for the back. And then we have image inside, which I'll show you best I can. Well, this will come up. You can see there. So that's that. So yeah, that's the last title for September. Again, little booklet there is a little crease in it, that's not too bad. Yep, that's the last title for September. 12 parts and over many titles, nearly 100 titles, so quite a busy month. After this time of recording, I had already shot the first 2 parts of October, which you'll see the next few days, and then I'm not sure any more ones I want to do for September, for October. After those, there are a couple of stillbook videos, and there's a couple of sort of box set ones which I'm going to show on their own, so may well be another 12 parts for October as well. But I haven't really worked out yet, so we'll see. And then I'll be starting doing November's videos as well, so you won't be seeing those probably till 2015, but that'll be coming. So as usual, please rate, comment and subscribe, and to my next video, thanks for watching.